What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kicks by Key, and welcome back to another video. I have something very special for you guys today. This video that I'm going to be doing today, I kind of been wanting to do this video for quite some time now, but I haven't really got a chance to get around to it. But I felt like now was the perfect opportunity to release this video. And before I get started with today's video, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for tuning into my channel. All my supporters, I want to give you guys a big thank you for tuning into all my videos and making everything possible. We are currently at 380 subscribers as of today, so the goal is still to get to 500, so we still got some more work to do, but I want to give you guys a huge thank you, because without you guys, none of this would be possible, and without God himself, none of this would be possible. So I always like to start my videos off by giving a huge thank you to you guys. But yes, if you have read the thumbnail and title correctly, we are going to talk about my top favorite Jordans 1 through 14. Now, I'm also open to hear you guys' opinion in the comments as well. You can name your favorite Jordans 1 through 14. So let me know down in the comment section what is your favorite 1 through 14 Jordans in order. But yeah. So without further ado, let's jump into the first shoe we have here on the list. Now, the first shoe we have on the list, I'm pretty sure all my sneakerheads should know that's out there watching, what's going to be for the Air Jordan 1. So coming in for the first shoe, we have the Air Jordan 1 Chicago's. So the reason why I chose this as my top Jordan is because this shoe is just like a classic Jordan. And not to mention, this was the first Jordan that was released back in 1985 when this shoe was first announced and brought out to the world. It features the OG Chicago colorways, and I just felt like personally, like, this shoe should be in everybody's collection. Now, I currently don't own the Chicago ones. I have the Lost and Founds, but those are not the original Chicago, so I figured I should insert a picture to pretty much show you guys the shoe. But yeah, the Chicago ones will always be probably one of my favorite Jordans of all time. It's a classic Jordan. You could pretty much match it with anything, honestly. It's just a classic Jordan to have in the collection, and you could never go wrong with that shoe. So yeah, that's what we gonna talk about first to open up this video, is the Air Jordan 1 Chicago's. All right, moving on to number 2. So we have the Air Jordan 2 Chicago's. Now, the reason why I chose the Air Jordan 2 Chicago's is because, it's, like I said, going back, you could never go wrong with the Chicago colorway, the OG colorway. And I know a lot of twos don't really get love, but me personally, I like twos. I have a few in my collection as well. I just don't have these ones, so I'm going to insert another picture as well. And also, guys, keep in mind, a shoe that I don't have, I will definitely import a picture in so you guys can see exactly what shoe I'm talking about. So if I have the shoe, I'll show the shoe. If I don't, then I'll insert a picture. But yeah, going back to the Chicago twos. Twos are very comfortable in my opinion. A lot of people don't like twos, but like I said, this is a OG colorway for me, and out of all the Air Jordan 2s, this one was pretty much my favorite, so I'm going with the Air Jordan 2 Chicago's. Alright, so coming in at number 3, we have the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. The Black Cement 3s are probably my favorite Jordan 3 of all time. Now, unfortunately, I do have the Black Cement 3s, but they're kind of beat up and crushed, so I really didn't want to put them in this video. So I figured I should use a backup shoe, which was my second favorite 3 of all time, and we have the Air Jordan 3 White Cement. Now, these are the reimagined White Cements. I don't have the originals because that was way before my time, but I can show you guys in perspective on what this shoe looked like. So in perspective, as you guys can see, the Air Jordan White Cement 3 is like a very clean Jordan. You have that white leather, that soft kind of tumbled leather, followed by the gray elephant print with the Nike Air on the back, which is always a plus. You have the orange hang tag with the red Jumpman symbol here, and the standard 3 outsole. And for the insole, it has the Nike Air in there as well. And just overall, I love this Jordan 3. I love the colorway because you can pretty much match this shoe with anything as well. And as far as comfort level, I know some people might disagree with me with the comfort level, but 3s are actually pretty comfortable on my feet as well. I just know I typically go a half size up with 3s, but yeah, Coming in for number 3, we have the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement, or the white cements, as you can see here. Alright guys, coming in at number 4, we have the Air Jordan 4 Breads. A lot of people look at me crazy when I say, like, I would choose this shoe over any shoe. Like, this is my favorite Jordan of all time. And also because this shoe is very sentimental to me. Back when I was in 8th grade, when I wasn't able to afford Jordans, I remember these released. I believe I was in 7th or 8th grade, and these released, and I wasn't able to get them. I seen everybody come back to school with them, and I just, you know, felt bad because I couldn't get them. So I always told myself, whenever I get older and I'm able to afford Jordans, this was going to be my favorite Jordan ever. And yeah, so this Jordan is just perfect. You see we got the Nike Air on the back. We got the nice smooth black nubuck. Yeah, this shoe in general is just a great shoe. This is, like I said, one of my favorite Jordans of all time. So this is why I put this at number 4, the Air Jordan 4 Breads. Alright, so coming in at number 5, we have the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallics. This goes down as one of my favorite Jordan 5s of all time. As you can see here, the shoe is dressed up in an all-black nubuck with the big 3M tongue with the Jordan logo on there. Also on the back of the shoe, we have that nice Nike Air on the back, and with the nice blue icy sole. And I really just love this Jordan 5. It's a clean Jordan 5. You could wear it, you could style it pretty easily just because it's black. And overall, the quality of that shoe was pretty good. Now, the only thing about 5s that I don't like is that the comfort level. Comfort level for me with 5s is iffy, I would say. But yeah, definitely I feel comfortable with this being my favorite Jordan 5 of all time. And unfortunately, I don't have this shoe as well, only because the resale for this shoe since I've dropped in 2016 have only skyrocketed, and I haven't really been able to get my hands on them. But I will possibly down the line. But news is that we're supposed to be getting them. They're supposed to be re-releasing, so hopefully I can hit on them then. But yeah, number 5 is the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallics. Alright guys, coming in at number 6, we have the Air Jordan 6 Carmines. This will also be one of my favorite 6s of all time, because this shoe is also sentimental to me as well. Back in high school, 2014, when these released, I said, yo, those is tight, man. Mind you, at the time I wasn't really wearing Jordans, so I'm like, man, those is tight. Like, man, next time them release, I gotta grab them. Luckily, 2021, when they released, I was able to get my hands on this shoe. And as you can see, this shoe is just beautiful. You got that Nike Air on the back as well. You have this red suede or nubuck throughout the shoe, followed by white with that blue outsole. As you can see, mine is a little bit worn, but still fairly clean. Also on the inside, you have that Nike Air for the insole. And yeah, overall, great shoe. 6s are a little bit uncomfortable to me as well, but you know, to each his own. But this is definitely my favorite Jordan 6 of all time. So yeah, the Air Jordan 6 Carmines. Alright guys, coming in at number 7, we have the Air Jordan 7 Boral. So I knew when I first seen the shoe off rip that this was going to be my favorite 7 ever. Right after these would be the Jordan 7 Hairs, but in particular this Jordan 7 is my favorite. I just love the colorway. You have that gray, you have that black, you have that purple, followed by the bottom you have those little hints of yellow. And this shoe was just beautiful. Last time this shoe released was in 2015, and as you can see, mine is in pretty much I'd say a 7 out of 10 condition, just a little creased, but for the most part very fair condition. But yeah, this is my favorite Jordan 7 of all time. I love the history behind the shoe. Comfort wise for me, these are fairly comfortable as well, but overall I just love this shoe in general. So yeah, this is number 7, the Air Jordan 7 Boral. Alright guys, coming in at number 8, we have the Air Jordan 8 Aquas. So going back to 2015, this is the last time that this shoe released, and overall I just love this Jordan 8. This is definitely one of my favorite Jordan 8s besides the Dornbeckers. But this Jordan 8 is just beautiful. I love that they gave us this nice nubuck. I also like the little sparkly glitter material that they chose to go with this shoe as well. Overall, this shoe is just great. As you can see, I got some fair use out of mine, but definitely a great shoe. As far as comfort wise, this shoe is fairly comfortable for me. Just a little bit heavy. I know H pretty much run typically on the heavy side, so this shoe has a little bit weight to it, and you can tell when you wear it. But overall, it's a great shoe, great colorway. And yeah, so number 8 is the Air Jordan 8 Aquas. All right, coming in at number 9, we have the Air Jordan 9 Barons. This shoe was instant comp for me when this shoe first released in 2014. I didn't get this shoe when it released in 2014, but later down the line I was able to obtain this shoe. As you can see, I pretty much got a fair use out of this shoe as well, starting to yellow, which means I've worn it for a very long time. I beat this shoe up, but overall it's a good shoe. I love how the sock liner, you have that gray and black colorway here on the sock liner, so I just like the little details. You also have that 45 on the back, followed by the Air Jordan here on the tongue, and you have this little pull tab back here as well. And overall, this shoe was a great shoe. The colorway was great. The only thing that I didn't like about Jordan 9s in particular is the comfort level. These like are very uncomfortable for me, so I typically really don't wear this shoe too much often anymore, but still a great shoe. And yeah, so this is number 9, the Air Jordan 9 Barons. All right, so coming in at number 10, we have the Air Jordan 10 Steel. The Steel 10s will always be one of my favorite Jordan 10s of all time, because that was my favorite Jordan 10 that I actually was able to obtain and get my hands on way in the past, and ever since then it's been my favorite Jordan 10. I also love the details that they chose to give us with the Jordan 10s. The outsole is pretty much covered with all Michael Jordan's awards and certain things that he has achieved as being a basketball player. So that's one of my highlights of Jordan 10s is the outsole. I just love how they implemented that at the bottom of the shoe, and followed by the whole upper of the shoe. You have that white type of leather with the checker type of sock liner. So just the little details that make a difference in the shoe, and it will always stand out to me and be my favorite Jordan 10. So yeah, coming in at number 10, we have the Air Jordan 10 Steels. All right, coming in at number 11, we have the Air Jordan 11 Breads. The Bread 11s will go down as my favorite Jordan 11 of all time. Back when these first released, not first released, but at least to my knowledge, when I was younger, I was in 8th grade, and I wasn't able to get this Jordan as well, because this shoe came out around, I think around February, I believe this shoe came out. And at that time I didn't know much about Jordans. I thought you could just walk into the store, grab the shoe and get it, and that wasn't the case. They ended up restocking again, I believe, couldn't get them again. So I always made a promise to myself when I get older and I'm also able to afford Jordans that this will also be on my list. And I just love the Jordan 11 silhouette. You have that nice outsole with that famous carbon fiber here at the bottom. You have this patent leather material that they use for this shoe with a mesh upper with that 23 on the back, followed by that red Jumpman. And also you have the Nike Air in the inside of this shoe as well. And I just love this shoe in general. This will always be nostalgic to me. And yeah, so this comes in at number 11, the Jordan 11 Breads. All right, guys, coming in at number 12, we have the Air Jordan 12 Cherries. So this shoe released back in October of 2023, and I was very excited to get my hands on this shoe. The history behind this Jordan 12, this is pretty much a lot of people's favorite Jordan 12. I just love the sleek colorway. You have that the pretty much Chicago colorway. You have the red with the white leather. You have the famous carbon fiber here down at the bottom. I also love the design of the 12s as well. It's very comfortable to me in my eyes. I like how you got the mud guards, that nice thick rubber material down here at the bottom. And here on the tongue you have a black Jumpman here on the tongue that says down the tongue, each shoe says 1-2 on there. But overall, this shoe is definitely one of my favorite 12s. Then right after behind this is the Air Jordan 12 Flu Games. But overall, I just love this Jordan 12. Love the colorway, love the history behind it, and it's definitely one of my favorite Jordan 12s ever. So here we have the Air Jordan 12 Cherries. All right, coming in at number 13, we have the Air Jordan 13 Flints. Now, before I got the shoe, I've been trying to get my hands on the shoe for the longest, but I never made the move to buy it. And then once I found out that this shoe was re-releasing, I said, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just buy it. So I ended up, at the time, I think I paid resale. No, I'm sorry. I waited and I paid under retail for these because these didn't do crazy numbers as far as resale, so it's pretty easy to obtain this shoe. But one thing I love about the 13s the most is that this whole part right here is 3M, and I like that because, you know, when the light reflects off of it, it reflects back, and that's just like one of my favorite features about 13s. Also, the comfort level for these are very comfortable to me. I love 13s. I never really had a problem with them. And yeah, I also love this feature here. You have the eyeball, as some people will call it. This shoe was pretty much designed behind a panther, so this shoe is supposed to represent a panther, so this is supposed to be like the paw of the panther. This represents the eyeball, and so on and so forth with the shoe. But also you have the famous carbon fiber here down at the bottom, so that helps with the durability of this shoe. And overall, I love the 13. It's comfortable. I love the colorways that we have with the 13. We have so many colorways to choose from, but this one will be my number one, and then behind this will probably be the Bread 13s. So yeah, here we have at number 13 the Air Jordan 13 Flints. All right guys, we have finally made it to the final shoe. So coming in at number 14, we have the Air Jordan 14 Laneys. Now the reason why I chose this one to be my favorite 14 is because I always loved the Laney 14s. Now, if you guys remember before, this colorway in particular came in at a low top, and they chose to give us a high top in you know, the year that these were released in. So I grabbed this shoe because, like I said, I love the colorway and I love 14s, and 14s are very, very comfortable for me to wear. It's an easy shoe to wear, to put on, to match with, and to style. So overall, I just love the details of the 14. Like you have the Jordan logo here. That's like different here, how they have the logo. I just love the bottom of the 14s as well, the outsole. And if you see here, we have like this little air pocket here, so for like ventilation for the shoe. I don't currently see an air bubble in here, but I'm assuming that's what this little hole is here too. To just let air in and out the shoe so the shoe can breathe. As far as comfort levels for the shoe is very comfortable in my opinion. I don't really have no problems. I also love how the tongue is on the 14s. It's like that real thin, narrow type of tongue, and it's not uncomfortable like some Jordan tongues are. And I like how they gave us the metal tips with this shoe as well. And most importantly, you have that big 23 logo followed by a Jumpman at the top. And I also just love how they went with the color scheme with the shoe. They gave you the little hints of yellow, and it's not too much. As you can see, they didn't overdo it with this shoe. So yeah, this shoe will always be my top 14. Then second, I'm gonna put the Ferrari 14s after this one, and then after the Ferraris, I'm gonna go the Black Toes. So yeah, at number 14, we have the Air Jordan 14 Laneys. All right guys, so we have made it to the end of the video. Those are all my shoes 1 through 14. That was my personal favorite. Let me know down in the comment section below, how would you rate your 1 through 14? You can even comment your 1 through 14, because I'm open to see some of you guys' opinions and what shoes you would choose, or what would you change differently. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section what those will be. I'm open to all opinions. But most importantly, stop what you're doing. If you are new to this channel, welcome to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit that thumbs up to this video. Show this video some love. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. And guys, also be on the lookout. Make sure you have that notification bell on so you are notified when I drop videos, because I plan on dropping another video right after I drop this one. So make sure you guys are tuned into that video as well. I want to say thank you guys for sticking to the end of this video and watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But until next time, it's your boy Kicks by Key. I love you guys and thanks for the support, but I'm out.